Welcome to the Scientific Investor channel. Today we will look at recent information regarding XRP. These are some of the tweets I'll be discussing with you guys today, which actually shows the fundamental strength of XRP. It's actually increasing day by day. Now this shows the volume increasing in different corridors, say Mexico and Philippines. The next from a tweet from Stephen Bull from Deep, showing how the settlements are involving crypto is increasing. Then about governments in Europe are looking at the crypto regulations, then governments in India looking at crypto assets, then the current price fluctuations, like it's going down right now, and some of the analysts are actually predicting around 0.15 to 0.12, so that's still possible, right? So then some opinions from Twitter, then some analysis from different providers. This is from crypto to ground. Then we'll look at paulcrypto.com. Now generally cryptocurrency today is in red in last 24 hours, and looking at last 7 days, yes, we are almost in red for almost all the major coins. But while looking at the fundamentals, we can actually see that the increase in accumulation is actually increasing for XRP. If you look at the chart, you'll actually understand that. So after that, we'll actually go through the technical analysis of XRP, looking at where the price is now. Are we in a danger zone where the previous support is? Is there a possibility that we'll go to say 0.15, 0.18 into that area? So we'll actually discuss through that. But prior to that, I would like to request you guys, this is a new channel and I need your support. If you guys like the content I provide on a daily basis, please do support the channel, hit that subscribe button and like the contents. So now we'll just jump into the Twitter post. This is from XRP Crow, that's at status. What is the missing layer of Internet of Value? So this is quoting Chris Larson, and it states, and by combining all those new ledgers, new devices and new apps together with the interoperability layer, that's ILP, right? So it change everything. So that change will change the world overnight. Now we were actually thinking long term, right? Say it'll happen 3 years, 5 years. Now this guy is actually stating that this can actually happen overnight. Now there's a tweet from Roses on the Moon. It says, just say it XRP. Like this is from European Central Bank, and if you actually watch the video, you understand that they actually point towards almost every critical factors which XRP has. So like the payments, transaction, everything. Now this is showing that within the last 2 months, XRP to Mexico volume has gone up 3x. Now comparing the volume to that of the general Bitcoin, or the king of crypto as others considered, it's 4x than BTC's volume. So that's actually huge considering where we are right now for that particular market. Now this is from Stephen Bull from Deep, showing that settlements are being more and more done in crypto, such as Bitcoin and others, and we know who are others, right? XLM and XRP. So if you go through the video, you actually will understand that more and more companies are using this digital asset to settle payments. Now this is showing that, and this 1st of January 2020, we are gonna get something from the European regulations. The European regulators are looking at the market, and they would like to regulate the market in a way that the technology is not disrupted, like it's not pushed back, but at the same time they want to confirm that the investors are protected. Now this is from this is actually a video from BIS, Bank of International Settlements. In last video we actually went through a statement from BIS. They were naming crypto as assets. Now this is actually related to the price. So this guy is actually stating that the price is actually going down, and this should be kind of a final shakeout. And usually whenever the price goes up, prior to that, this happens. So the strong will prosper. So you want to decide whether you are weak or strong. You want to prosper or not. Now the price fluctuations as per this guy is showing that that's at Crypto Bull 2020 to 0.15 or even 0.12. I would not negate next bull run. So he says this have has happened previously in 2015 and 2017, so we can actually expect that. Now this is an interesting post. It's not directly related to the price, but when XRP inevitably rises, I will not thank the self-proclaimed riddlers, insiders. I will thank myself for doing my own research using basic logic and having patience. So that's key. Your own research, having the basic logic and patience. Patience is the key in this market. The big players try to push the price down, keep it stagnant for years. Then the weak hands just move out, and then they take their profit by pushing the price up. Now, after the tweets, I'll actually show you a post from Crypto to Ground. And the analyst is agreeing that XRP is growing and accumulation is in motion. So this is XRP to BTC chart, and they're expecting a pump to the upside, say 18 to 20%. So if that happens, that's actually a sign of breakout. Say the same pattern is happening all over again, and in this one, what you can see is, say, we crossed above the long-term resistance line. We bounced a couple of times. We made another resistance there. It's kind of a reaccumulation if you look at that particular way. Like this is the accumulation, this is the reaccumulation. So we are getting the same here. The accumulation here and the reaccumulation here. So if we manage to break above this yellow resistance line, then that's a positive sign, and that's the breakout which we all were waiting for a long time. Now this is XRP on a 4-hour, and now we uploaded 20, 50, 100 and 200-day moving average along with the MACD. So in this one, what you can see is currently the price is actually kind of a make or break area. We are at the support level or just crossing that support level. So if we close this candle below this, then that's a negative sign. But if we are to come back to this trading range, then we can compare this particular pattern with Wyckoff pattern. Because if you consider in that aspect, see, this is SC, this is ST, so that's selling climax. Then the secondary test, then you will have, if this is to bounce back into this trading range, I'll assume this to be the spring of this particular Wyckoff pattern. Then I would be targeting the higher range of 0.23 and the reaccumulation zone above the moving averages. So in order to that happen, what we need is that buyers should actually defend this particular area and push the price above back into this area. So if we actually look at that in a daily time frame, what we can actually understand is, say the price is not moving that much, and recently, just yesterday, the price actually came down to the support level, and in the MACD we're actually seeing that the price can go to the downside. Like the MACD is gonna grow crossing to the downside. That's actually a negative news. Whenever that happens, the price fluctuates to the downside more. But if it is to bounce like this, say the price is coming to the red line and it is bouncing, then that can be a positive sign. But we are not sure about anything yet, right? We don't have any kind of confirmation for that, because we have a lot of overhead resistance, and we are tried to go above that, but we didn't manage to do that. See, the 20-day moving average was acting as a resistance for last 2 times, and the price is pushed to the downside now. So looking at XRP on a weekly, what we can understand is, on weekly we are getting the same pattern. See, the MACD is still there and we are reaching kind of a bottom. So we can say that it's reaching the bottom, and if you're a long-term buyer, you should be buying at the lower price point, right? But yes, what you have to consider before buying is, you should be cautious, as there are analysts who are considering the price to be within 0.12 to 0.17. So that's actually, if that's to happen, then the price need to crash, say 20, 30, 50% to reach that particular area. And if you are trading with leverage, that will actually kick you out of the trade. So if you are a long-term investor just hodling the position, then it should be okay for you. The short-term price fluctuations will not affect you that much. Now this is an article showing that XRP accumulation pattern suggests a 50% surge in months to come, but breakout critical for the short run. Now we actually checked about this same pattern, then we actually discussed about our own analysis, right? Based on that, if we actually see that, we can understand this is going to happen. So prior to the next bull run, this can actually happen. This will come a bit down, shake out or kick out the weak hands, or if I say that, some may be offended, but that's the truth. 2-3 years back, I was in the same position. I was being kicked out from many of my trades because I didn't understand the market. I haven't read any books, considering the market cycle, the patterns and all. So it was really hard for me during that time when some analyst states this. So I just want to tell my friends, if you are in the same position right now, do try to read more, try to get more knowledge about the pattern trading, the science of trading. That'll be beneficial. Say, like, if you want to understand about the market cycle, then go read the book from Howard Marks about understanding the market cycle, turning the odds on your side. So I link all these articles in the description box. If you guys want to go through these articles, read it full, listen to the videos, then you can do so. And if you have any suggestions, do suggest in the comment section below. I'll definitely include those recommendations to improve the channel further. So again, I would like to request you guys, this is a new channel and I need your support. So if you guys like the content I provide on a daily basis, please do subscribe to the channel and like the contents. I'll meet you guys on my next video. Bye for now.